Y'all know me, I scroll these internet streets, found this video, and let's watch it together.
How are you? Sandra, can I see you in the dining room, please? Turn everything off. I need you in. Let's go. Correct. Let's go. Can you two join me as well, please? Gordon Ramsey?
What?
That's Gordon Ramsey.
Whoa. Did not know that was about to happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, stop eating, all of you. Put down your knife and forks. I'm lost for words.
Okay.
What I've just experienced, sat over there, my fellow colleagues, clearly have no respect for customers. You just don't care anymore.
That's a lie. I am here to make food. I am here to please your palates.
What part of that was pleasing? You and your team.
I would be embarrassed, child. Woo! But she says, I'm not here for customers. So why are you running a business? If you want to please palates, cook for your family. The point of running a restaurant is because you need customers. You want to have customers. You want to sell food that's nice. And if you're that arrogant or not a people person, stay your ass in the kitchen. And then who's going to want to... You're not going to keep sous chefs too long. I don't think Gordon Ramsay is that much of a dick when he actually off camera. Or maybe he is. Who knows? But I'm saying, though, if you just want to serve food, stay at home and cook in your kitchen. Feed your family. Feed your grandkids, your papi, your mommy, your manny, everybody. But opening a restaurant, if you're serving the customers, then the customer actually matters.
I want you to follow me. Everybody outside. I want to show you something that I think you especially should look at. Let's go. This is Hell on Wheels. That's my engine room. State-of-the-art kitchen. Over the last few weeks, my team have been inside some of these. And it's interesting how staff perform when they don't know they're being watched. I want you all to have a look at what I'm about to show you. What is wrong with you?
We've lost a lot of customers because of Tatiana's mouth.
I can't read off all of our sides. You would have to look on our menu online.
Tatiana, she comes at customers sometimes.
Tatiana, table 2.
What about it? I gave them their check.
How she talks to people, it's hard to work with.
Jorge, hey, little bitch, flip 7 and 8.
Y'all ever ran into a Tatiana? I'm Jamaican, right? So you go to a Jamaican restaurant, there's only Tatianas in there. God damn it. There's 1 out of 20, 1 out of 27 Jamaican restaurants that's not shit when it comes to customer service. There's going to be Tatianas all through there in the kitchen, at the cash register, taking the order, making the plate. They got attitude. Just like, bitch, you know I'm spending my money, right? You know there's mass amount of restaurant. You're not going to just go somewhere else, right? Like, and the price be crazy. Mad expensive. The Tatianas are terrible. And that's with anywhere that you go, though. So many different places that you go, whether it's a franchise or it's a mom and pop. And then a Tatiana is taking the order. Tatiana is at the register. Tatiana is just in there. And Tatiana's attitude going to have you get up out of there. You like, listen, just the service alone, the food was good, but the service was so shit, I won't be back, ever. And I won't even tip neither, bitch.
David!
Yeah.
This shit don't say to go. Look at my ticket.
I don't know what this is.
So you know,
Don't sell no more gumbo.
I just have this one.
Just listen to what I just said, okay? After you're done with that, don't sell no more, okay? Thank you.
Guys complaining about their order taking too long.
Don't come in here telling us what somebody doing outside. Just deal with them. Whenever they say light, you put fucking light seasoning on there. Shut the fuck up, Rodney. Ain't nobody. That's it. Light. What?
Oh God.
Sandra, anything? Is there any passion left, or are you done?
My passion is there. I just don't like to be attacked.
Especially in front of everyone.
My one saying is if you do something in the dark and it comes to light, and all of a sudden you're attacked and people are doing it, if nobody told a lie on you, that look like you need to self-reflect. If somebody holds a mirror up to yourself and what you look back and see is not something that you like, that's a you problem. You need to go self-reflect. If you did so, if you're the villain in somebody's story, and when the person tells the story, they didn't lie on you, then you should be able to stand 10 toes on it. Whatever I did. And if you hear the story and it makes you feel some type of way, then go work on yourself. And maybe you need to issue an apology. But if you hear the story, you still stand on what you stand on because they didn't lie on you, then it is what it is. But if they lied on you, that's where the problem come in. If they didn't lie on you, you hear the story and you want to fight, that's a you problem. And in this situation, he didn't do it. He didn't do it. Y'all did it. It ain't nobody problem but y'all.
Everyone, so that was
I don't give a fuck about everybody.
You do.
Light seasoning on there. Shut the fuck up, Rodney. Ain't nobody. That's it. Light. What?
Oh God.
Sandra, anything? Is there any passion left, or are you done?
My passion is there. I just don't like to be attacked.
Especially in front of everyone, so that was
I don't give a fuck about everybody.
You do.
Again, you see how she say in front of everybody because now the customers know that y'all ain't shit. Why are you running a restaurant? Why are you running any business where if people should know what's really going on? Where people should really know what's going on, all of a sudden now it's like you don't have no more customers. The thing is everybody's too damn dishonest. And it's so normalized that everybody, you're weird if you're not dishonest. You're weird if you're not out here doing weird-ish. Because you shouldn't be around the kitchen doing all that nasty stuff to people. Why would you microwave calamari? Calamari, was it fried calamari? Because you know what? It's true. It's true. Because sometimes you get the food and the plate is so hot, you know they put the whole plate in the microwave. Sometimes it's so much better to eat at home. Sometimes you be tired. Or you just want to be treated. You want to receive service because, sometimes if we could really see what's happening in the back of the kitchen, we would stay our ass at home.
Really, I don't.
Right. And who's attacking you?
You are. The way
I
you came,
attacked you?
yeah, the way you came up in there and just attacked me. I love what I do in the kitchen.
Right, okay.
I love what I
Stop
do.
there. Which part do you love?
I like creating in the kitchen. I like cooking in my kitchen.
Microwaving.
The way he came at me is very embarrassing. I'm very, very angry. I'm from the streets. I fight dudes. It's nothing to me.
Sandra, no one attacks you.
Again, you say if somebody hold a mirror up to you and you see your behavior, when you see your behavior, you don't like the behavior. It's not the person that's holding up the mirror is the problem, it's the reflection. Who's in the mirror is the problem. Bitch, look at yourself. You're feeling attacked because you're being shown what you're doing. Because all the nastiness and everything else is being put on Front Street. The secrets is being put out. Now, he didn't come to your house. Because if he came to your house, that's a different story. That's privacy right there. But you running a restaurant, that's public. Because you're feeding the public. Now, again, if all of us could see the things that are happening in some of these big major franchise businesses that's on every single block, if we could see the mom and pop restaurants, how many rats is running around in there and running around on the things that we be purchasing. If you could see how to use the mop in the kitchen and in the bathroom, the same rag that if we could see some of the things, we would stay up black. Better yet, if you could see how some of them don't wash their hands. Woo! If you could see how some of them wash their hands, no soap. Some people wash just the fingertips. What happened to your palms, bitch?
I just told you the truth. I'm here to help, but I can pack this rig in 60 minutes and get the fuck out of there. You still want to fight? Do you want help? Fuck. Fucking hell. Sandra, no one attacks you. I just told you the truth. Now, I'm here to help, but I can't help your attitude. Do you want my help?
Yeah, we need your help. So if you can deal with my attitude, I'll deal with you.
This is gonna be tricky.
You can give me as much shit as you wish, but I'm not here for 6 months. I've only got 24 hours. If I'm going to give you everything I've got to help turn that place around, I need, in return, some form of bloody commitment, because that experience 10 minutes ago was appalling. Every member of staff at Sandra D's, I'd like you to get on your phone and ring home and tell them you're not going to see them for 24 hours. And that time starts now. Customers, I'd like all of you to come back tomorrow night as my guests. Thank you for your patience. Staff, as soon as you made your calls, I'll see you back in the restaurants.
Damn.
Now, based on what you've seen with the kitchen and stuff, you going back? Or because Gordon Ramsay's there, like, all right, he's going to clean it up, the place going to be nice. But then after he leave, you going back after that? Hop in the comments and let me know.
I don't want to do none of this. I don't.
I mean, he's right. We have to redeem ourselves, especially after being humiliated in front of people like that. It's gonna be clearly uncomfortable, but we're this close.
Yeah, Lena, and I don't like that. I don't like
I
being
know you
uncomfortable.
don't. I'm really holding my breath right now. My mom could just pull the plug and walk away from this. We have
Tell the fuck that I don't care who don't have a job. Fuck it. That's where I'm at.
God knows these next 24 hours.
I don't like the mama, but I don't run that woman's business, and I don't pay her bills. Me not liking her is, I don't like her attitude. It stinks. And I don't like to see when women get to that big age and did not at no point get the opportunity to work on themselves, because it's whew. Hop in the comments and tell me how you feel about it. I'm about to read the comments now, because this is Read the Comments, so we're gonna read the comments. But somebody say, "Hey, little bitch." I'm sorry. Why would she say that? Well, for some place it's a lingo. So I don't know if it's with her peoples and it's a lingo. But I know a lot of, especially Hispanics, that say that. Somebody said, nah, because addressing your coworker like that on a job is diabolical. Like, baby, it's okay to quit. Somebody says, and it was just out of nowhere. Jay says, the customer is so messy, they went to watch too. I'd have went. Somebody said, shit, I would have got up too. I want to see what's going on. That's Gordon Ramsay. He just came in. If he came in, that means this kitchen is shit. We all know what it is when he walk in, especially when he not being happy. He telling everybody put their forks down, yop that shit. What he gonna do? I'm going to. Ooh, what they got going on up in here? I might miss work for this. What? Somebody said, and you not wrong, because yes, I want to see too. Somebody said, they're so nosy, but I would have done the same thing. Somebody said, A little B is insane. Somebody said, wait, I don't give up about everybody. That lady don't care. That lady, she fight all of y'all. And one of the worst things to do is to work for somebody that don't realize that you have bills to pay, things to do, and they don't see you as a human, and they don't take into consideration what you have going on. One of the worst set of people to work for. Somebody said she's unprofessional and can't take constructive criticism. Exactly. Which is why her business is being run the way it's run. Yep, that's exactly why the business is being run like that, because she's the boss, and that's it. Which means nobody can give an input. And if something don't taste good, something don't taste right, something is wrong, something ain't going, you know what I mean? You can't even tell her, because she's just going, eat your head off. Like, so she don't listen to anybody either. She's the big dog, and that's it. And one thing about a leadership is, if you see a leadership that can't listen to its subordinates, that cannot listen to the people that work for them, can't listen to the employees, there's going to be a breakdown. Because you're at the top of the food chain. We're doing everything every day. Or I'm at the top of the food chain. You are interacting with the people every day. Everything you say, I'm not going to listen to. Some of that don't make no damn sense. But some things you can tell me, and I'll be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. You know what I mean? Some things just need to be made fresh, like the fried calamari. Maybe you need to drop it right then and there, or I don't know, try to keep it, don't put it in the microwave. That's going to make it soggy. I mean, come on, some things are common sense. Somebody say our accountability is just awful. I'm telling you, I'm wondering if she's in a relationship because I would hate to date her. I would hate to be in a relationship with her or a man with her personality and attitude and mindset, because it's just like you're going to be in the house, she does something, or even if it's not in the house, something happens. And you're trying to address her and she's so defensive that she's not hearing nothing that you're saying. She's listening to respond. Instantly she becomes emotional. So now she's crying and she's angry and she feels attacked and she fight men. Bitch, if you don't want to sit down somewhere and listen to what I'm saying, if you're single, I see why. Now, mind you, somebody being single don't mean that something is wrong with them. But in this situation, her attitude already tells me what's good. I couldn't date her. You don't listen. You bark a lot. You're bossy. You're controlling. But then separate from that, you have an attitude. You're defensive. You lack accountability. You want to be responsible, but you don't want to take responsibility. You want to be responsible. You want to be the employer. You want to have employees. You want to be the big boss, the big dog. But when it comes down to having the burden fall on your shoulders, sometimes you're going to be running somewhere and a junior is going to mess up, an employee is going to mess up, somebody that works for you is going to mess up, and you're going to have to take that one on the chin because you're not going to throw your people under the bus, or you understand that this reflects leadership, depending on what happens. You know what I mean? Maybe somebody wasn't trained properly. Maybe, whatever it is, you have to take that one on the chin. And yes, maybe you designated somebody else to delegate. And so technically it happened there, but you are the leader. So if you designated the wrong person to delegate, then you're still in the wrong. I mean, I don't know. I would hate to date her though. Hate it. She would be single quick. Somebody said that's why her restaurant closed down. Oh, we closed down. Makes sense. It makes so much sense. Her attitude. And then Tatiana in the front. Bitch, please. Tatiana we would have had to out at. I'm lying. Tatiana would have definitely called a couple hands, because who are you talking to? But you never call somebody and you be like, Betty, go to a Jamaican restaurant and try that. Go into a Jamaican restaurant and ask them, you have such and such, and they're gonna be like, they're gonna point at the menu up there, gonna be like, what we have is over there. Instead of answering your question and say, yes, we have, like they ask, you have any patty? They're going to point at the patty thing instead of just answering you and looking at you like you're stupid for asking. Mind you, it's the first time you're coming in their restaurant, so I didn't walk in and take in the whole restaurant. Or I asked, do you have any desserts or stuff like that? They'd be like, you see desserts? Bitch! You know what, let me walk out of here, because... Somebody said, what was the name of it? They did say it. Sandra Dees. That's her name. Somebody said it was just ghetto and nasty. Separate from ghetto and nasty, it was just so childish. It was so immature. It was so 21, 22, 23-year-old active. When you catch a grown woman doing certain things, it's just so off-putting, because it's just like, when it's coming from a younger person, it's understood. You haven't lived the life. You haven't had experiences. And so therefore, you didn't have the opportunity to grow. There was no lessons. You haven't really been to anything to learn lessons, to grow, to become better. But when you see the big age bitches out here just... Ma'am. So to be this big age and you don't know how to be responsible, accountable, to take criticism is disgusting. Somebody said she's delusional. She is. It's the complete opposite. She's attacking everyone, but she don't like to be attacked. You understand? She don't like to be attacked. If I attack you, it's okay, but you attacking me is not going to happen. So why would you send for Gordon Ramsay, though? You want to get your restaurant up and running. You want to go on a TV show, heard you, sure, whatever. Why would you go with Gordon Ramsay? Or is it a thing where he comes and finds your restaurant based on somebody writing it in? I don't know. I don't know the show. First I've seen this. I've never seen a show named 24 Hours. Somebody said, I like creating in the kitchen. I like cooking in my kitchen. Right. Microwaving. Oh, he came back quick with that response. Quick. He quick with it. He quick with it, man. Soon as she said it. Ooh. hit her where it hurts. Because, miss, you was microwaving. Somebody said she wanted to cry when he said that. Yes, because I don't think people call her out on her shit so much because she's such a boss babe, right? So even in the household with her partners, because she's such a boss, she probably bossed them around. And then again, she fight men, so she probably in there whooping their ass. You know what I'm saying? So she don't get checked enough to be used to receiving criticism and processing criticism, even in the moment or even after. Instead, you just feel attacked. Any form of criticism is attack. You're a hater and you're attacking. And there's so much of y'all that do that. Everybody hating on you. She wanted to cry when he said that. Somebody said she had a lump in her throat when he said that for sure. Somebody said her attitude is horrible. I'm telling you. Terrible, terrible attitude. Terrible, terrible, terrible attitude. So then you run into kids like her kids, but which her daughter is more controlled. But you know what? Her daughter has to probably put up with the mother's attitude all her life. So she had to learn to be an adult because the mother is such a child. Somebody said worst food poison from that place. Glad it's closed down now. Oh, wow. I can see why. You've seen the stuff he showed you that was happening in the back of the kitchen, right? Okay. Somebody said, baby, not you thought the Gordon Ramsay was going to fake restaurants. He got too many of his own to be worried about before doing that. Somebody said, what's the name of the restaurant? In what city it was? Somebody said it was Sandra D's, and it used to be on 15th Street in Sacramento, California. Oh. Somebody said Garden hosts a whole movie night. I'm telling you, right? That thing came up smooth. Like, you know these shows be making money. Somebody said she lucky she ain't get the bar dude, because he would have been yelling and cussing her out immediately after that video. Who's the bar dude? There's so many shows going on that I don't have cable. If it ain't Netflix or I don't even have Hulu right now. I swear to God. I swear for God. I can't take the last time I watched some TV. BB said, how is it undercover when his camera crew was in the kitchen and the restaurant filming? Good question. Let me see if somebody answered it because no answer came to my mind. Oh, somebody said most likely they told them they were being recorded for something else, just like pranked. That's a good answer. Somebody said, BB responded and said, oh yeah, that makes sense. Somebody said they get told they're being recorded for a kitchen renovation show. Somebody said, so why was they acting like that? Somebody said, I think this his show where one of the employees write into him to fix it and they set cameras up and watch. Then they go in and fix something. So yeah, the daughter, it's given the daughter did it. The daughter did it. The daughter did it. But the daughter should have pinched her mama and told us how her mama could have acted right. Because the mama's attitude would have had me packing that big truck up, putting that big screen TV down and driving all on your bitch ass, like skipping dust from the chuck on your ass. Out of there. Because, miss, anybody got time for this? You too big age for this. You run a whole business. I know your books is reflecting that restaurant. For sure. Somebody said all of these shows are set up and staged. Probably. Somebody said, well, he was in a full disguise when he was served. And when she went out there talking ish to him, oh, so he disguised himself and went in there to get food. Ooh. Now I want to watch a whole clip, y'all. I really would. Somebody said if you watch the first clip, they were in the kitchen filming. Somebody said she was horrible. I watched this in 2019 and she never recovered, eventually shut down. I can see why she shut down, I'm telling you. Somebody said, oh, thank goodness. Somebody said, oh, so it's actually real. I thought it was half scripted. Somebody said, I looked it up and it said it closed 6 months after this aired. You either go up or you go down. Oh, nah, she is embarrassed, but she's embarrassed by her actions. Again, if somebody holds a mirror up to you and the behavior that you're seeing in the mirror makes you get mad, that you need to go within. And I had to learn that myself. Somebody said she was so rude and nasty even to her employees. Somebody said she's from the streets. Okay. She doesn't want to do bad things with her friends. Okay. Like, miss, I fight niggas. How did I come into this? This is you doing this. If anything, he should have came in and fight you. Somebody said after the episode, Sandra D, she was so rude, and after he fixed everything in the restaurant, she changed it all back. Oh, that's why he shut down. That's why, because you see, her ego wouldn't allow her to let it stay the way he said it, because then it went against what she said it, you know, how she did it, which means what she had before wasn't enough. And she ain't who she thinks she is. So she just couldn't take the criticism. She couldn't take the constructive criticism. She could not take the help because it went against her ego. Well, you reap the benefits that you sow. You're going to reap. You're going to collect the harvest of what you sowed. And it shut down. Makes sense. Somebody said she guilty as hell. Somebody said it was sitting in a restaurant and saw Gordon Ramsay. I'm immediately asking for my money back and leaving. No, thank you. Right? As soon as I see him, yeah, no. And after he leave, I ain't coming back here for sure. He said come back tomorrow. I might come back tomorrow because he's here, which means the food gonna be good and all that. Plus, I'm gonna get a whole show for real. Like I'm gonna sit there and see him dog y'all out. Yay! Best food I'm gonna ever have. And then I'm leaving. I'm never coming back here. Especially once I heard that she changed the shit back here. That bitch back to what she was doing before. No. Microwaving. He gagged her when he said that for sure. Somebody said this guy, they posted a picture of a guy that was in there with his phone up, just recording everything. Somebody said he is me as F because what you mean I'm eating Gordon Ramsay's here? I'm finna sue now. I don't even need to wait. I didn't need to go see the big screen TV. I knew for sure these people was up to nothing good. He ain't here. And he had an attitude the whole time. Which means y'all not doing well. Yeah, I'm not eating no more. No more. And I'm suing everybody. Tatiana, you first, bitch. Rude ass. Somebody said I'm crying. The customers were just watching. Everyone stopped eating. Plus, he said, put your forks down. Okay? Not she fight dudes. She from California. On her soul. She gonna ivory you. Hee-haw. Miss. Cut it out. Somebody said, Sandra, customer service starts with how management treats and regulates employees. I'm telling you. It deals with moral. Or morale. However you want to say it. Right? If I'm excited to come to work, no, I don't mean, oh my God, I'm getting paid minimum wage and this is the best thing. No. But if when I get up, I'm not like, ugh, it makes it better. And then, okay, so I don't want to do this, but I'm doing this to get to the next stage of my life. But then when I come here, you're such a little dickhead. Man, listen, you better don't be on fire because I ain't pissing on you I'll piss on you after you already put the fire out. You know what I mean? Somebody said, no shade. If Gordon Ramsay said she's disrespectful, then she's disrespectful. Because he's disrespectful as shit. Okay? Somebody said, if I'm eating anywhere, it don't matter where, my mama's kitchen, and Gordon Ramsay tells me to stop eating, I'm instantly assuming I'm eating the most grueling, nasty, ish known to mankind, animals, and otherwise. Okay? Not even a shark wants this shit. Somebody said, the white guy in the back when he said microwaving, he was flabbergasted. Somebody said, how you dish it out, but you can't take it? You ruled as heavens and hell and all types of things to these people, and you couldn't take it back when Gordon Ramsay was talking to you because he's really the big dog. You own this establishment and you're running it straight into the dirt because this is what you serve in dirt. Microwaving calamari and shit. Cut it out. Somebody said she was going after her own workers. Zay said, I've been offered a position to be on one of these shows. Everybody in there was screened beforehand and chosen by production, and they come on buses and waves and eat throughout the day. You're not told what show you're going to be on. You just know you're in a restaurant eating food, and sometimes you see the celebrity come. The other times you won't be in that group, so these people are genuinely surprised when they see Gordon Ramsay walk in and tell them to stop eating because they don't know what show they are on or what celebrity is going to come out. All they know is they just have to act like a patron at the restaurant. I mean, we knew there was no real patrons. Somebody said I would stop eating so fast if the Gordon Ramsay walked out because I'd have been so pissed. I already know what's going on. Somebody said they instantly just spitting the food out my mouth. Somebody said I would have just fainted and go straight to the ER. I already know what's coming. I got all types of diseases. Just from seeing him, I already know what's going on in here. Somebody says, I mean, it still doesn't take away from the restaurant being terrible. Somebody says, so is it fake? Somebody says the restaurants are all real, but because they're terrible, they barely get patrons. So they have patrons come in to eat. There's a group for when Gordon shuts down the restaurant, and then a second group after the restaurant goes through intense changes. Definitely want to be in that second group. Some of these restaurants have been nasty. Somebody said, baby, she deserved it. Girl, please. Somebody said, I don't know. That's the calmest I done seen Gordon Ramsay do a kitchen pop-up. She's just guilty. The face that guy made when Gordon Ramsay said microwaving got me weak. A lot of people's mentioning that. Somebody said, she said I fight dudes. It's nothing to me. Her big ass. She need to go fight herself, and she need to go fight her attitude, and she need to go fight how she, just grab the mirror and get to fighting. Somebody said she don't want help. I would have left. I'd have packed that truck up and skid dirt on their ass on my way out. Somebody said she's a Claus Michelson of culinary. Ooh, did you ever watch the originals? I loved that show. Loved the originals. Claus, as much as Claus was, I did love Claus though. I did. Always and forever. All right. So he was just so misunderstood. Anyway, somebody said she doesn't like to be attacked, but she's attacking her employees. This is just so unprofessional, nasty. Unprofessional, nasty. Attitude nasty, and the food nasty, and the restaurant nasty. It's just a nasty work, okay? Somebody said, ain't no way these grown adults were working with somebody talking to them like this. A lot of people have bills to pay. One of them was her daughter. The one she was shouting at about the gumbo was her actual kid, okay? They're used to her by now. Somebody said, I like creating in the kitchen while using canned cheese in your mac and cheese. Ooh, Lord. Somebody said, this episode annoyed me so bad. She has such a terrible attitude. I think we've all... Somebody said, so the daughter called Ramsey on her mom. I am telling you the daughter did it. The daughter seen that this restaurant was going to shit. The daughter seen that we wasn't getting no more customers because everybody in here is just the rudest. The daughter probably helped set up them damn cameras. If we seen the footage of the person that put the camera up, when the person stepped back, you'd have seen her daughter standing on one of them tables. Listen, the daughter, I could have told just how nice the daughter was, how calm the daughter was. She was prepared for all of this. She's telling her mama, like, Ma, like, we need this. She's like, Ma, you're just embarrassed. She's like, you're embarrassed because the people are here. And, the daughter was prepared. She said, somebody said, I love black people. They're just unintentionally funny. Somebody said, so glad I cook at home. You never know what these folks be doing in the back of these restaurants, and that is true. All right. That's it. We're going to finish the comment section. How you feel about this? Is there any restaurant that you would call these people like? Because I swear to God, I can think of at least 10 just, not even thinking, just, it just came to my head. The food terrible, the service terrible, the place look terrible. I would say something that's going to piss y'all off, but y'all ever realize, especially in certain densely populated black communities, you ever seen some of these fried rice and chicken spots? They don't even try to make the spot look good. Like from the outside, like the deli over here, the corner store over here, they'll put up a nice banner outside, try to do the outside look good. All of a sudden now they serving fresh juice, right? And the other store is a liquor store, okay? ABC right there. But then the restaurant's right here, and they do nothing to try to even make it look good. There's no tables, I'm talking about New York. I can't talk about nowhere else. There's no tables, there's no chair in here. The window is dirty. It ain't been cleaned since George Washington was president. They don't even try to make it look good. They don't even try. But y'all be down here though, because the food be cheap, and they do be giving y'all a lot. But it's just like, if I should go travel right now, I don't even gotta go mad far, and just take a picture of the first 10 I find. They all gonna look raggedy. But y'all stay down there though. Anyways, I ain't about to tell y'all to stop going somewhere. Listen, hop in the comment section and tell me, what would you do? If you were her, you were Sandra, would you have been as offended and feeling attacked as Sandra did? Do you think Sandra's attitude is okay? Do you have a Sandra's type of attitude? Do you think Gordon Ramsay was attacking her? What do you think? Anyways, y'all, you already know this is Read the Comments. You can find me lurking in these comment sections, just trying to find the nicest place with the nicest comments that get me kiki and a haha, okay? I like to chuckle. Catch me in the next comment section, all right?